Mr. Speaker, I want to join with others who've expressed support and sympathy for the people of Vanuatu in their horrific travails in the wake of Cyclone Pam. This storm, the greatest of recent years, has wreaked devastation at a level unparalleled in the history of the island, one that will take many years to recover from and will leave not just a physical but also an emotional scar on the people of Vanuatu. Mr. Speaker, in a country like New Zealand, we have two responses in situations like this. It is appropriate that we provide what humanitarian and other assistance that we can to help people recover and restore the basic functions of life so that they can get on. But it's also, sir, something we need to reflect upon our wider responsibility to all of the countries in the Pacific and those that we have a particular relationship with. We are privileged in this country by our comparative prosperity and wealth, and we don't face necessarily the same devastating extremes of weather that they do in parts of the Pacific. Having said that, sir, I want to pay tribute to those people in the far north and in the east coast of New Zealand who have been affected by this storm. There has been significant damage, but I think the distinction is that it's not of a magnitude that imperils the function of the whole country, the way the damage that has struck Vanuatu is. I also want to take the opportunity, sir, to acknowledge the people of the Chatham Islands. And they have faced in the last 24 hours the brunt of this storm. And they are part of the people of New Zealand, and we have a responsibility to them as well to make sure that they can recover effectively. Mr. Speaker, we live in a very vulnerable part of the world climatically. One of the other speakers has already made reference to that. And while I don't want to indulge in the politics of the matter on an occasion like this, I think it is fair to observe that these circumstances do drive us to reflect upon causes, do drive us to reflect upon what we can do to help island states in such situations, to help our fellow Pacific neighbours get through these terrible tragedies. I support the efforts the government has made to date. I know that the people of New Zealand will similarly support strong humanitarian efforts to help Vanuatu reconstruct and to help the people of Vanuatu get on with these lives. And I hope, sir, that that gap cannot be too long because, sir, life must continue and they must have the opportunity to put themselves back together to get their jobs, their families and their communities back functioning again, and we have the responsibility to do what we can to help them do that.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it.